This is Talk of the Town, a weekly program featuring community events happening in and around Northeast Michigan, with your host, Nancy Smitham, and the latest news from Alpena Community College with Dr. Olin Joynton. And now, today's Talk of the Town.
Good morning and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Nancy Smitham. My first guest today is Eric Schlueter, and he is from the Boys and Girls Club of Alpena. Hi, Eric.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, and it's the new year. We're going into March, and everyone knows that March is Bowling for Kids' Sake at the Boys and Girls Club of Alpena.
Yep, this is actually our 27th year, or taking over from Big Brothers Big Sisters. It's the 27th year it's been going on.
And we just before, it's a real fun fundraiser. You make money. But we need to let people know the importance of this event. This is the most important fundraiser for the mentoring program during the entire year.
Right. We do this every year specifically for the mentoring program, to raise money for the program to let, allows us to do stuff with the kids, and go out and find more mentors and get them into the club and mentoring for kids.
A lot of times people think, oh, bowl, I don't feel like bowling, I'd have to get a team together, I'd have to do all this, but you don't have to do any of that. You can find a team that's already bowling and give them a donation. You can donate a really nice prize to be given away to one of the bowlers. You can stop by the bowling alley while it's going on and drop off a donation. You can stop by the Boys and Girls Club of Alpena and drop off a donation, and we have the Wildcat unit and the Thunder Bay Junior High unit and the Lanny Kingsbury Center, so really there's lots of opportunities to help. Yeah,
there is. I've been going out in community like I do every year and dropping stuff off to past donors and stuff like that. And you can be a lane sponsor, an event sponsor, or just make a donation to us too. Or like I said, get a team together. There's still time. It's March 15th. So, get 4 or 5 people together and raise money and come in and bowl, have fun.
Right, and to be a sponsor, you get your name up and about and out there in front of a lot of people in our town who care about kids and who care about mentoring and who care about the Boys and Girls Club. So it's nice to have them see your name out there knowing that you're a community supporter.
Right. We have banners made every year for the sponsors. There's lane sponsors and event sponsors. So we have a banner made for whoever wants to be a sponsor.
Plus, it's so much fun.
It is.
So if you're a church group, a youth group, a civic organization, a volunteer organization, any kind of an organization, a bunch of coworkers, get a team together, go bowl, have fun, a chance to win prizes, compete against other agencies and people in your community. And how long do you have to be there?
An hour.
An hour.
Yeah. Our bowling is from 5 to 6, 6 to 7, or 7 to 8. You pick the time you want to bowl. And then let me know, of course, so I can schedule you in there so we don't overbook it. But yeah, you can bowl for an hour and come and hang out with your friends and have a good time. Dress up for St. Patrick's Day if you want to. That's always fun. A lot of people do that.
And lots of food and refreshments, and like I said, a chance to win some pretty fabulous prizes.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you bowl one lane.
Yes.
You bowl one lane and one game, and then how do we win the prizes?
What we have is we'll do a 50-50 drawing every hour. Like for the 3 hours, you do one every hour. And we also do a raffle giveaway, like lottery tickets we give away, stuff like that.
So you can pick up a packet, go out and get donations from your family, friends, coworkers, relatives, and then bring it that evening. And then if you bring in money, you're eligible for a certain amount of prizes too.
Yeah, we always have like a St. Patrick's glass of some kind with goodies in it, and everybody gets a T-shirt.
Okay.
That bowls, everybody gets a T-shirt. A lot of them get their stuff in and go, can I have it ahead of time so I can wear it that day?
Sure.
So a lot of the businesses that do, or people that do wear their T-shirts that day to promote it too.
And just a lot of fun. And then I know about the mentoring program, Eric, but why don't you tell us again, because it's been a while since you've been here with us, about the mentoring program that you are in charge of at the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay, there's three different ones that I do. That's high school bigs, where high school kids come into the club one day a week and mentor with elementary students or junior high students. The other one is a community base, where community members mentor students, or not necessarily students from the community. And they go out and do all kinds of stuff, whatever they want to do, games or hiking or fishing, whatever they're interested in. And the other one is Lunch Buddies program, where you spend one day a week on the students' lunch hour at their school and have lunch with them, and either go outside with them if they want to go outside, or sit and read with them, help them do their homework, play games, just to get to know them.
And The Lunch Buddy program is an hour, just takes an hour, and there's no commitment of time for any of the other mentoring programs. If you can meet with your big 1 time a month, 2 times a month, 3 times a month, whatever you can do. And if you have grandchildren, include them in your grandchildren activities. Or if you have your own children, include them in activities that you're doing with your family.
Yeah, and it makes them feel more involved and part of a family dynamic. It gives them something they may not have at home.
Correct.
So, yeah, you can do anything with them. They have a lot. I try to tell the mentors, okay, try something that they want to do. Okay, now the mentee has to do something the mentor wants to do. So it gives them a pretty good balance of finding out things they may not have been exposed to before.
And before you become a mentor, you can come in and meet with you. We do an extensive background check. We have to make sure that everything's good before you're, spending time with the children in our community, which is, for me as a person, it's just a wonderful thing. Thank goodness that you do that. And, you give them ideas and suggestions and meet with them the first couple of times so they get to know each other. And it's just a fun experience. And actually, as a mentor, you get more rewards than the mentees do, I've found. Yeah,
you hear that from most of everybody that's a mentor. They don't expect what they get in return from doing it, but they get a lot more than they expected.
What a perfect thing for a retired person to do. You're used to being so busy. Why not have lunch once a week with a young person in your community? You can go play in the playground, or you can sit inside and do activities with them. And statistics prove that the kids who have the lunch buddies do better in school. Their behaviors, if there's any behaviors issues, they kind of clear up. Everyone socially gets more socially adapted and gets more socially accepted. Their grades go up. Everything gets better with them when they have someone who just says, I care about you, I want to mentor you, I want to spend time with you, you matter to me.
Yeah, it helps them become a better, more rounded person. I mean, like you said, socially, academically, if they've been missing school, they have a tendency to go more. Just it makes it better all around for them.
Okay, and once again, a real important part is the Bowling for Kids' Sake fundraiser, and it's going to be on March 27th?
No, it is March 15th.
March 15th.
This is our 27th year.
Oh,
Friday
27th
night.
year, because I saw 2-7 there. Okay.
Yep, Friday night, March 15th.
Dress up, pick up a packet, and they can stop by the Boys and Girls Club and pick up a packet.
Yep, you can get a hold of me at the Boys and Girls Club.
Or I know you'll deliver them too.
I will. I've been out for the last couple of weeks delivering. So.
Okay, deliver them, bring them back, have a good time. Lots of sponsorship opportunities. Get your name and business name out there in front of a lot of people, letting them know you're a caring person in our community. And I wish all of you good success, because I know that you always do a good job and you're taking care of the kids in our community.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please stay tuned. I'll be right back following these messages. Hi, welcome back. My last guest today is Val Williams, and she is from Huron Humane Society. Hi, Val.
Hello.
We talked with our last guest about their biggest fundraiser of the year, and now we're going to talk to Huron Humane Society, which is our very biggest fundraiser of the year, and it is the gala.
Yes, the gala coming up Saturday, March 16th. And this is the fundraiser that helps us to sustain our operations every year. So it's very, very important that we try to deliver a nice event with some nice prizes and auction items for people to bid on. And we have an excellent dinner. We have amazing people helping us out that night.
Yes,
so
we do.
We definitely draw in a crowd. And we typically sell out pretty early. We did sell out already.
That's the bad news. But the good news is get your name on a waiting list, because things happen.
Oh, absolutely. If someone cancels, we do have people that we can contact that are on a list that would like to be contacted if somebody cancels or can't make it. So again, we have a really, really elegant dinner, fun group of people.
Yes.
Super great energy in the room that night, and it's all about raising money for the Huron Humane Society. And animal lover or not, it's just one of the causes that you just can't help but believe in and support. So.
And I know myself, and I know other people, you have to pick and choose your fundraisers, because there's a lot of them, obviously, in the economy and things the way they are, and all the nonprofit groups and organizations out there looking for support. And I just have to say that I'm very, very careful about the ones that I pick and choose to sponsor or to be involved in. And I always do this one, and I'm thrilled to be asked again to be the MC. Scott and I just work so well together, and we have so much fun together, and I really enjoy it. And as you said, the energy in the room, the people in the room, they bid against each other, and it's just so much fun. If you don't have the funds to do a lot of bidding, just well, we don't have to say just come because tickets are sold, but come anyway because it's just so much fun to be involved in the room and knowing that everything you're doing is helping the animals in our community.
Absolutely, yes. And we do have, speaking of bidding, we have a ton of things, you know.
Oh my
There's something
goodness.
for everyone. We even have, you know, jewelry for the ladies. We have some men's jewelry this year. Boland's sponsored us this year and donated man's and woman's watch, both very, very, very nice.
Yes.
Nice items. We have some vacation packages. We have local merchandise from local merchants, some getaway packages for the area, maybe some casinos or some like Jordan Inn. We were just talking about that over in East Jordan. Gift certificates for the area, gift certificates outside of the area. Local artists that have donated maybe woodworking or paintings or things like that. So there's something for everyone, and we hope that we can raise the bar this year and raise more money than we ever have.
And we do have, I have a list in front of me, and I don't know how many items there are, but the silent auction, so many items. It is unbelievable that, I mean, I'm going to bid on them. I always start out bidding on every one of them just to get everybody else to bid up. But there's some terrific items, and you know, they're donated by just people in our community. So people sometimes think, you know, what can I do to help? Man, you could donate things. There's a lot of people make things, do things. People who do massages donate a massage. People who own a restaurant donate a gift certificate. Just so many different things for people to do. Theater tickets, put together a basket, put together a package of homemade goodies. Those are the ones that go for the most money.
Absolutely, they do, yeah. So we try to keep it interesting, and we try to keep our crowd coming back every year. And so a huge thank you to everyone who did support our event. It is coming up Saturday, March 16th again, but if you didn't get tickets and you'd like to go, call us, let us know, and we can get you on a list, a waiting list to contact if someone can't make it.
Yes, and please do that. And then back to the animals at Huron Humane Society. You know, really an important thing. We're full. This is a time of year, for some reason, we seem to get more than our share of animals in. What can people out in the community do to help with the day-to-day operations at the shelter?
Well, you know, we have volunteer opportunities available all the time. Not only does that help us to keep costs down for staff, but also it gets the animals used to a different person. You know, sometimes if we always have the same person interacting with the same animal, they're less likely to be adaptable to a new home. So if you just want to come out and volunteer and hang out with a dog or hang out in the cat colony or maybe give a ride to a vet's visit or something like that, those are excellent ways you can give back and support us. Maybe that's not your thing. Maybe you're more of a behind-the-scenes kind of person. We have office tasks. We have all kinds of organizational things going on. Fundraising. That's a huge thing for us because we are supported almost 90% by donations. So 10% comes from government allocation, like local government. But the rest, 90%, is from the community, so fundraising is huge. You know, maybe you want to come out and do some work. We're still expanding the shelter. We're doing some physical labor, fun stuff, painting, and, you know, putting up walls and things like that. If that's your forte, give us a call. We would love to find something for you to do.
And also there's boxes at a lot of locations in town where you can drop kitty litter, cat food, pet food, anything that you use at home we use at the shelter. Fabric softener sheets. We need towels, we need blankets, we need bleach, we need laundry detergent, anything, like I said, that you would use, you can use at the shelter.
Absolutely, everything helps. Like you said, anything you use at home, we use at the shelter, you name it. Right down to even like scrap paper for changing the name on a kennel card temporarily before we can get it printed on the computer. Or, you know, like you said, cleaning products, bedding that you might be retiring and it's not quite horrible to throw away, but you want to like recycle it, we'll take it. You know, towels, things like that. They go a long way for the animals. We can make bedding out of it. We can use it to clean up messes. The bleach, soap, disinfectants, things like that. Hand sanitizer is huge right now. Anything like that, really, that you can think of that you might want around, we probably want around also.
And fostering a pet is a good idea too. You can just come, pick out a pet, take them home for the night, take them home for the weekend, take them home for a week, take them home for 3 weeks.
Whatever.
Statistics prove that fostered animals get adopted way faster than the other animals.
Absolutely. They get adopted faster, and they actually stay in their adopted homes forever because they're acclimated to a different environment. They've been socialized a little bit more, maybe a little bit more effort has gone into, their training, and also fostering helps us free up another kennel so that we can make room for another animal. And we are full. I don't think there's been a time in 6 years that we haven't been full, but we're full, so help us to free up a kennel so that we can take in another animal.
And fostering, if you prefer to pay for everything yourself, you can, but if you're not able to afford to, then here on Humane Society can help with that.
Absolutely. Yep. Medical costs, food costs, whatever it might be that you incur.
And we always kind of forget, but I just want to always remember to thank all the veterinarian clinics in our communities that we serve. They are always right there to help us, providing pro bono work, providing free things to us to help keep the animals safe and healthy and comfortable in any situation.
Yep, and they do that a lot. Even community animals that end up on our doorstep that maybe have been injured or whatnot, all of the local vets at one point or another have stepped up and said, you know what, we're going to get this animal back to healthy, and you don't have to worry about the cost, because they understand that that's what we are there for, is to provide a service.
Okay, give you a call at here on Humane Society, and the number is
356-4794.
Drop off an item for that raffle, because we'll enjoy having fun.
Absolutely.
And giving away your item.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please stay tuned for Dr. Olin Joynton following these messages.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm Olin Joynton, president of Alpena Community College, and my guests this morning are Pam Richardson and Alan Goings. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
And Pam, you are the operator of Star Staffing, a staffing firm here in Alpena. Let's begin with you. How about an overview of what the firm does?
We assist businesses to hire potential long-term employees. We help with permanent staffing and temporary staffing.
So placing people who are looking for jobs into employment opportunities that you're aware of.
Yep.
And how long have you been operating the business here in?
I've been at Star Staffing for 10 years.
Very good. And you're located where?
At 119 Water Street, right here in Alpena.
Okay.
We do have a Facebook page and a website. You're welcome to visit.
So Star Staffing in Alpena. That should get you there on the internet. Maybe people would like a phone number also in case they're either looking to find employees or looking for a job.
We can be reached at 989-356-2999.
Very good.
Thank you.
And Alan, you are a student at Alpena Community College in the Automotive Service Program, correct?
Yes.
And we'll get to the main point of our subject this morning in just a moment, but where did you grow up and how did you select ACC?
I grew up in Ferndale, downstate, and I actually met my fiance up here at a wedding. Moved up here, and I always wanted to be a mechanic.
Some kind of love connection.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well,
and she said that they had an automotive program at ACC, so I went for it.
very good. And the automotive program is headed up by our full-time instructor, Pete Eastwood. Any comments about his way of instructing?
He's got a really good way of instructing. The way he teaches you the basics of what you need to know in each field. And he goes over everything with you, and he really likes electronics of the vehicle, and that's where everything's going. So I'm really glad we got him as an instructor.
Good. And what stage of going through the program are you at now?
I'm in the master's program right now. I'm taking, I've already taken engines, I'm taking manual transmissions, and actually automatic transmissions. I'm actually doubling up this semester.
Very good.
But, yeah,
so you're the second or third semester?
I am, you could say, actually, I think third semester.
Third semester.
Third semester,
Okay.
yep.
And these courses also will prepare you for ACS certification.
Right.
Did I say the letters right?
An ASS.
ASS,
Yeah.
right.
Associates in Applied Science.
Right. But there's a certification recognized by industry also.
Right. The way he does it is before each class, like electronics or engines, are over with, he wants you to go take your state certification.
Right. So that's like a badge you can show that's
Oh, yeah.
recognized
Yep.
universally
You can work
as well as your
anywhere.
AAS program. Very good. Now, the particular topic of focus today is a connection, Pam, that has been enabled by your firm for Alan to find employment while he's going to school to practice even further some of the hands-on activities that you're learning about in the classroom. Maybe Dave, you could, Alan, you could tell how that came about.
Mr. Eastwood actually was talking to me and a couple other guys thinking about doing this placement service. And I thought it was a great idea, so he got the ball rolling. And, you know, before it actually, he said it was, before he said it was a go, I went and applied. And the next thing I know, Star Staffing called me for a job at downtown Union 76. And
here we go.
Yeah.
Now, Pam, what was your role in helping to set this up?
Well, Pete and I just communicated. He does the initial interviewing of the candidates. Attendance is important, work ethics, everything before Pete even recommended anyone. And then he instructed me, I one, have to do the legal paperwork for an employee, but two, I was instructed to treat them as this is a real life experience. So we pre-screen everyone with their past employers. We criminal background them. That's very important to companies. And we drug screen as well. Alan had obviously passed everything with flying colors, and he interviewed with downtown Union 76, and they liked him so much they put him to work right at the interview.
No kidding.
Yeah,
that's where I get my family vehicles worked on, so maybe you'll have a chance to work on the joint and guard.
Yeah.
sounds good.
Good. Well, what a great combination. It reminds me of a triple or quadruple win. I mean, it's a win for you, it's a win for your company, it's a win for our program in making those connections with employers, and it's obviously a win for Downtown 76 business to get the opportunity to work with a young man like you going into a field that's real important for their success. And I think the screening that you perform is obviously a big benefit to the company so that they can be assured of getting an employee they can have confidence in. So what a great combination of people and opportunities. Congratulations to you for making it happen. And thank you very much for being my guest on the program this morning.
Thank you.
Can I let you know that most recently, Dave at Union 76 had called me, this was just a couple of days ago, and informed me that he enjoyed Alan's work ethics and his skills so much that he has decided to put Alan on his payroll directly.
Terrific.
Huge benefit for Dave.
Terrific. And I hear so much from employers about the very things that you mentioned, Pam. Unfortunately, many potential employees who would have an awful lot to offer to a company get disqualified by the work ethic or maybe a criminal record, or what I hear again and again is the drug problem. And, you know, that's a big issue.
Oh, big one.
We've done some work with employers on the Wurtsmith-Skoda Air Force Base, former Air Force Base. It's now a business park. Oh. And again, I hear from employers, you know, just a really attractive candidate turned out not to be able to pass the drug test. So if we can get the word out there that matters so much, and, you know, your ability to put your future and a career ahead of recreation, so to speak, that'll really help to transform the economy here. Well, again, thanks so much for being my guest this morning. Congratulations on making a wonderful opportunity for a number of people work so well.
Thank you.
This has been Talk of the Town with Nancy Smitham and Dr. Olin Joynton. For a list of events taking place in Northeast Michigan, visit our website at wbkb11.com and click on Community. This has been a Thunder Bay Broadcasting Corporation production.